Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2010 Shelby GT500 with only 2,304 miles on it. This car is practically brand new and definitely reflects that in the condition of the car. This gray is beautiful, has a ton of metallic flake in it, really comes to life in the sun. It's a beautiful color, and the kind of white sort of silver stripes really accent it well. This car looks really nice. The front end is in fantastic condition, no rock chips, scratches, scuffs, nothing. This car looks brand new. It's been hidden away for 11 years and not really driven, only having 2,000 miles on it. Looking at the front driver's side fender area, we've got no issues, no defects. Front driver's side wheel, this split 5-spoke pattern looks phenomenal on this car, especially with that finish. Really goes with the paint well. Driver's side mirror, no marks at all. Driver's side door, no issues at all. Driver's side rear quarter panel, perfect, no marks. Rear driver's side wheel, flawless. Moving to the back of the car, looking at the lower segment of the back bumper, rear diffuser looks great. Polished exhaust tips look really good. I don't see any defects, any marks whatsoever on the lower segment of the back bumper. Looking up here by the taillights and on the face of the trunk, that all looks perfect. Rear spoiler looks really nice. And the top of the trunk lid also does not have any defects at all. The back of this car is perfect. Moving along to the passenger side, looking at the rear quarter panel. We've got no marks, no issues whatsoever. This car is perfect. Rear passenger wheel, again, absolutely no flaws, to no surprise. Passenger door, perfect. Passenger mirror, no rock chips, no bugs or anything. Front passenger fender, no marks at all, nothing. And the front passenger wheel, also perfect. Typically, I walk around the car from a 1-foot distance to try and give you a better idea of the overall condition of the car, because sometimes when I point out every flaw that a car has, it's easy to make it sound worse than it really is. But this car is like showroom quality. It looks brand new. There's no flaws on it. So I'm going to go ahead and walk around it from a bit further than a foot away to hopefully give you a better idea of what the car really looks like. Just its shape and its styling. We do have a very intricate collection of sales photos on the listing for the car on our website, so that will also give you a good idea of what this car looks like. But I feel like I don't really need to walk around it from a 1-foot distance, because there's nothing to show. There's nothing to try and differentiate the severity of flaws, because there are none. So checking out the interior, do have very nice black leather interior with perforated leather door panel inserts and perforated leather seats. Seats are flawless, door panel is flawless. You're probably going to get really tired of me saying everything is flawless. However, I speak the truth. This car is probably as close you can get to buying a brand new GT500 from this era. 6-speed manual, of course. Put the clutch in. Starts right up. And you will see the only warning light that we have on is the fuel light because it is low on fuel. Does have navigation, dual zone climate control. Carroll Shelby signature there on the dash. Very nice Alcantara shift boot. Passenger front seat, mint condition, as is every other part of this car. Passenger door panel looks good. The dash is in perfect shape. It's not sun faded or damaged at all. All of the markings on the buttons are perfectly intact. Nothing's been worn down. There's no signs of wear on anything in this car. And this car is truly flawless. Auto dimming rear view mirror as well. The car does have the Shaker 500 audio system and it is Bluetooth capable. Got your traction control, hazards, and trunk release button there. Take a quick look at the back seats. These are also perfect condition, no marks, no flaws at all, absolutely nothing. So we'll go ahead and make our way to what really draws attention to the GT500, and that is the drivetrain. So here we have our Ford V8 supercharged 5.4 liter engine. Give me just a second here. Opening this is kind of tricky and all of this stuff gets really, really hot. I would say that's probably the biggest downside to this car is how hot the hood latch and the hood prop gets if you let it idle. Typically you have to let it cool down if you've been driving it for a little bit before you open the hood, otherwise it's impossible to get open without burning your fingertips off. So here we have the supercharged 5.4, making all the power you could ever want, making the best sounds you would ever want to hear. The blower is not quiet. And the exhaust is very audible, but it's not deafening, it doesn't drone, it's not intrusive. It's enough to enjoy the experience of driving the GT500 without drawing unnecessary attention to yourself, without it being overbearing or, you know, feeling like you're bothering the neighbors. It's just right. And I mean, even just walking around the engine, I can hear the blower at idle, so it's definitely not quiet. This car is very comfortable. It has a very forgiving suspension. It goes through the gears very smooth. It's just a really, really enjoyable car to drive around, and you will definitely get looks wherever you go in this thing. People know that this is not your average Mustang GT. People know this is something special. This is a beautiful car that's been really well kept, basically frozen in time. It doesn't have a single flaw on it. As you saw, I went over every inch of the car and couldn't find anything. So that is our 2010 Shelby GT500. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out our sales listing on our website at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.